You're excited?
Yeah.
I want you to stick around. Stick around. Stick around, okay? What's happening right now, we're Muslims, if you can't tell, by the swagger. By the swagger, if you can't tell, we're Muslims, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, just letting you know, it's Ramadan right now. Do you know what Ramadan is?
So you guys know.
That's okay, you know a lot.
You pray, you know you pray.
Yes, yes, yes. You see, sister, the difference is we don't pray with our hands like this. When we ask God, we open our hands. Because how can we receive when our hands are closed?
That is correct.
Does that make sense, right? When we pray, we get on our knees and we put our head to the ground. The thing that makes us the highest, we put on the lowest because we know it's only He who is the highest. Makes sense, right? Now let me ask you, sisters, do you know much about Islam besides that? Like, were you raised like Christian, Catholic? What was your background? Christian, okay. So obviously you of course believe in Jesus. Peace and blessings be upon it. Did you know that Muslims believe in Jesus too?
Yeah.
You knew that? Yeah. What am I doing here? They know everything!
What are you doing here?
Sisters, I'm here. I was sent. Would you believe if I told you that I was sent by God to talk to you?
I do believe that.
You would believe that. I don't believe in coincidences, do you? You see, coincidence, it just means chance.
Yes.
Chance. There's no chances.
For now. Chance.
But here, there's no chances. There's a story writer for all of our lives. Okay? He has predestined everything that we have for us, and the only thing that changes the destiny for us is when we raise our hands and ask Him. Okay, so at any point of your life, did you ever ask Him for guidance or goodness?
Yes.
Yes, all the time. So, you see, let me ask you a clarifying question. Do you believe, and this is from your heart, not what you've been taught, but what you believe in your heart, sisters, okay? Do you believe that Jesus is God, or do you believe He was someone sent by God?
I believe He was
Sent by God? Sent by God. Well, sisters, did you know that that's exactly what the Muslims believe?
Yes.
So that means that you're upon the alignment of the Muslims. How do you feel knowing that?
Knowing that actually,
right? Yeah. Because sometimes we disassociate ourselves from religion because we're like, I don't fit in. I don't like, you know?
Yeah.
And respectfully speaking, if you were to tell a person who was a practicing Christian or someone Catholic or something that I believe he was not God, but he was sent by God, that takes you out the fold of their religion. But you are believing something that's natural in your heart.
Of course.
Yes?
Yes.
Makes sense. This is natural in your heart. Now, do you know who the Prophet Muhammad was? And that's the problem. You see, the majority of the people don't know who the Prophet Muhammad is. But that's by design. He's made to put all these ideas in your head that, oh, he was this, he was this. No, he was a messenger of God just like Jesus was. He was the brother of Jesus. Jesus says in the Bible, in the Injil, the original Testament, he says that there's many things I want to tell to you, but for you cannot bear them now. For when He, the Spirit of truth, comes, that's when you'll be able to receive it, right?
Yes.
The name of Muhammad means the truthful one. Prophet Jesus, peace and blessings be upon him, is talking about the Prophet Muhammad. You know Noah, Jonah, Jacob, Abraham, you know all these people.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
What was their religion?
They were
They were Jews? You think so? Well, look, so you don't know, right?
Yeah,
but they believed in the oneness of God, agree?
Of course.
You believe that they only preached the oneness of God, true?
Yeah.
And they told people about heaven and hell, correct? Okay, and they told people to submit their wills to God, true, correct?
Correct.
And that's what they had to do, correct?
Correct.
Now, that does not fit in the title of Christianity. It doesn't fit in the title of Judaism. There's only one word that summarizes the entire thing, and that word is Islam. Islam. Islam means to submit and surrender your will to God. Isn't that the right thing to do? It absolutely is. Okay.
Ain't it good, eh?
It absolutely is. Now, do you know what the Holy Quran is? You don't know about the Holy? Can I get 2 Qurans? Boys, 2 Qurans. 2 Qurans. 2 twos. On the double! They don't got all day! God! I'm gonna fire them. Should I fire them? Can I? No. I was about to give him a raise. I was about to give him a raise.
Oh, Lord.
I'm rethinking everything right now. Sisters, this is the Holy Quran. Okay? This is the final testament. So you've heard of the Old Testament, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you heard of the Old Testament. Have you heard of the New Testament?
No.
The New Testament that was given to Jesus, peace and blessing be upon him, the New Testament, right? That's what they call the Bible, right?
Yes, the Bible.
This, my sisters, is called the Final Testament. This was given to the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, without any corruptions. This is divine revelation. This is the speech that the angel Gabriel, you know Gabriel? Gabriel the angel? You've heard of Gabriel? Jibreel, Gabriel? Yes, he's the angel who would deliver the message. He is the messenger angel. And this was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. And the message is simple. Worship nothing but God alone. Isn't that true?
That is true.
and to obey all the messengers of God. Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon them. Don't hold distinctions between them. They were all messengers of God, here to teach people how God wants to be worshipped. Make sense? Okay. So, do you believe that there's nothing worthy of worship except God alone? Like, not your phone, not your desires, not no material.
Yes.
Only thing worthy of
Yes.
worship is the Creator.
Yes.
Okay? And you believe that Jesus was someone sent by God, correct?
Yes.
Abraham, Jonah, Jacob, all the messengers. Do you believe the Prophet Muhammad is also a messenger of God who was sent to mankind?
Yes.
Yes. And if that's the truth, then that makes you a Muslim.
Really?
Yes. How does that make you feel knowing that you're a Muslim?
It feels great.
Yes? What's so great about that?
The thing is that, you know, we're learning from something from your culture.
Yes.
And it makes us feel good. Then now we're learning that what y'all really is believing in. You know, believing in God. You know,
Yes.
it's not just
No.
Christians.
No.
It ain't just other religions. Y'all are believing it also.
It's the fitrah of people. What you believe is correct is because there's something inside of us, right? We don't need to know, we don't need a law that tells us that killing is wrong, correct?
Correct.
It's inside of all of us, we know.
Of course.
Okay, that's called the fitrah. That means there's some moral compass, fitrah. It's the moral disposition, the moral compass that we all have that we know right from wrong. Okay? So what you believe about, there's only one God, he doesn't have children, he doesn't have babies, he doesn't have cousins, aunts, uncles, parents. He is one and alone. One and alone. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't get tired, he doesn't need to rest. This is God. He doesn't need any of those things. So if this makes sense to you, that's because it's in your fitrah. You get it?
Yeah.
It's something that's naturally inside of you. And that's what Islam does. It clarifies that for you. So my sisters, I want to give you an English copy of the Quran. I want you to read this with full sincerity. Because until this time, you never had this book, correct?
Correct.
Then what must it have been? Why, I wonder, did Allah, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, brought you over here so that you can see this as well? And believe me, if you open any page right now, it will be a message just for you, which is right here. You can read this right over here. Okay, go for it. Yeah. So it says, you open, Noah prayed, my Lord. You know Noah?
Testing.
My Lord, help me, because they have denied me. What are they denying? The message of
Can you hear me? Can I get a takbir?
We inspired him to build the ark, and it's the story of the ark. This is not something new. It is to clarify everything. So my sisters, please, you are a guest. Stay over here. The event's about to start. We're also about to break our fasts.
Oh, wow.
And you're more than welcome to have some food with us.
Thank you. I will.
Yes? God bless you.
I grew up with a lot of
Have a run.
Muslims.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, they'll be excited. They'll be excited to see this.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so
God bless you,
much.
sister. I'm around. You need anything, come for me directly. Oh, who is this?